Dear students, my name is Udara Sois at Law. I've been helping students with the University of London programs for nearly a decade now. I'm so blessed to be giving this knowledge to you, and I hope you can use it for exam. So make sure you read your textbook, make sure you read your subject guide, make sure you do at least 100 past papers per subject. So in this series of presentations, I will try to break down several areas such as equity and trust, public international law, and also there are some great aspects you need to focus in terms of commercial law. So in today's lecture, we will focus on international law. So what is international law? International law is a law that governs the relationship between states and international organizations and international organization, and all of that with individuals. Do not make the mistake to think international law is solely focused on the states. There are various sources of international law. It is important for you to note that there is no real single constitution for international law. As for international law, the sources can be found in the Statute of ICJ, Article 38(1), which lists out several sources of international law, treaties, customary international law, writings of jurists, general principles of law recognized by civilized states, etc. And there are many criticisms of the word's usage of civilized nations, which we will look at later. Finally, we need to understand certain examination areas. Use of force is one of my favorite areas for the exam. So again, I would suggest you focus on these 4 areas for the exam. Use of force. Remember, use of force is prohibited as per the Article 2(4) of UN Charter. There are exceptions under self-defense, under Chapter 7. There are upcoming exceptions such as R2P, humanitarian interventions. Self-determination is also a great area for exam. You need to understand the difference between internal self-determination and external self-determination. Another great area for you to understand is ICJ, International Court of Justice, 2 jurisdictions, contentious jurisdiction as well as advisory jurisdiction. Finally, I also suggest to you to do jurisdiction at the level of states. There are several jurisdictions you should focus on: national jurisdiction, passive personality, territorial. You can also look at protectionism, then you can link it with immunity where jurisdiction does not apply. Another great area would be sources. Sources question has been a popular question among University of London students, so I suggest to you to attempt that question as well. So sources, self-determination, ICJ, jurisdiction, use of force are my main areas. I would use the general concepts of international law, where you compare the difference between international law and domestic law, the horizontal versus vertical, international law being pretty much a horizontal system, where domestic law being very vertical, and the consent being a very important part of international law. So that would be your 6th question, the general question about international law. So again, I hope that you will read through your subject guide and at least read a couple of textbooks. I would say read Dixon as well as Keselowski. If you can use Cassese as well, great 3 books I suggest to you. You can get a mark over 65. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed this presentation.